Welcome guys, this is your friend Naruto Addict 3.0. We are back with a new fanfic. Which is what if Naruto left Konoha early to train with ex Jiraiya and Gaara, and attracted AX Harem Part 1. And if you enjoy this fanfic then please press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more fanfi. See like this. And now let's start the fanfic. Naruto was in the hospital room with bandages all over his body thinking about the promise he made to Sakura and that he didn't bring Sasuke back like he promised. The door opened and Shikamaru walked in the room and sat beside him. "How you holding up, man?" said Shikamaru. "I'm okay, I was just thinking about the promise I made to Sakura," said Naruto lowering his head. "Naruto, Sasuke almost killed you with a Chidori and you thinking about a stupid promise of bringing back the person who wanted to kill you," snapped Shikamaru. Just then Sakura walked in the room. "Sakura-chan, I'm sorry," said Naruto, but he was cut off with Sakura hitting him over the head. "What the fuck was that for you, bitch?" yelled Shikamaru. "The first time I asked you for anything and you couldn't do it, I knew you couldn't defeat Sasuke-kun. You're not strong enough to defeat Sasuke-kun. You always were weaker than him, holding him back," yelled Sakura. "Sakura-chan, I promise I will bring him back," thought Naruto through all the pain. Shikamaru looked at her with disgust and said, "And you was strong enough not to hold him back." At least Naruto never waited for things to be handed to him. He worked hard for everything. "I'm sure Sasuke-tem told you that he wasn't the one who saved you from Gaara. Naruto didn't bring Sasuke back because he held back since he didn't want to kill the jerk." "That's not true, Naruto can never beat Sasuke-kun," yelled Sakura. "Sakura-chan," said Naruto to himself. "She never believed that I could bring him back," thought Naruto. "I'm sure Gaara wants to know what you said," snapped Shikamaru. "Sasuke-kun can beat that crazy monster," yelled Sakura. "Why didn't he then? Where is he now?" yelled Shikamaru. Sakura ran out the room crying. Jiraiya suddenly appeared by the window and saw Naruto's wound bleeding. He looked at Shikamaru demanding an answer, since he didn't know what could have made the wound to open up again. Shikamaru looked at Naruto then at Jiraiya and started crying. "Call for a nurse," yelled Jiraiya. "Hi," answered Shimaru before he called for a nurse. The nurse sealed the wound once more and walked out the room. "Okay, what happened?" said Jiraiya calming down. "That bitch Sakura hit him," said Shikamaru with venom when he said Sakura. "Don't call Sakura-chan a bitch," said Naruto still in pain. "Shut the fuck up, idiot," yelled Jiraiya. "What?" said Naruto. "She almost killed you after you almost got killed by a promise you made to her. You think she would like if you brought the Tem, who she's been in love with since you was in the academy. Stop thinking that you can make everyone happy," said Jiraiya. "You can't keep every fucking promise you make. This is not a joke, this is your life. Not just that you're a ninja, you don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. You keep following that bitch like she's something. Tell me one time, yo. You asked her out that she didn't hit you. Tell me one time that she supported you. Tell me one time that she agreed with you over the Uchiha even if you was right." "Huh, tell," yelled Jiraiya getting angrier by the second. "Naruto, what I'm trying to say is that the Uchiha left on his own free will, just like Orochimaru-tem did. I promised to bring him back too, but I gave up on that promise the moment he tried to kill me. Sasuke wants to kill his brother and he will do anything to do that. You must make a choice now, protecting your friends or devoting your life to follow around the Uchiha," said Jiraiya serious. "I will protect my friends," said Naruto smiling. "Orochimaru will teach Sasuke all kinds of forbidden jutsus to make sure he's strong. I will make you stronger than him, but you be focused on your training," said Jiraiya with determination in his eyes. "You was so blinded by your love for Sakura that you never saw that Hyuga princess following you," said Shikamaru smiling. "You really are dense," said Shikamaru. "What do you mean following me?" said Naruto confused. "Don't you ever see that Sei faints and stutter around you only," said Shikamaru. "She loves you, Gaki," yelled Jiraiya slapping him on the back of his head. "What? SSSSS he lo loves me, stuttered Naruto banging his head in his hand. Now that I think about it, it was always obvious, thought Naruto. You deaf, said Naruto. I got to talk to her before I go, said Naruto. Before you go where? Asked Shikamaru. I'm making Naruto my apprentice, said Jiraiya looking at the lazy kid in front of him. I'll be right back, I have something to check, said Jiraiya getting up. And Shikamaru meet us tomorrow before we leave, said Jiraiya as he disappeared in a puff of smokes. Tilde 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 elsewhere tilde 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 tilde. The council was in an uproar, partly because they knew what had happened, and who had won, and who had lost. We should have never trusted him. One of the members yelled. He was one of the 5 civilian members of the council, he has always been a menace to this village, and it's probably his fall. That Sasuke left. The other 4 civilians backed him up with a collective yell of approval. Don't you dare say that. Another member yelled. Inuzuka Sume, a feral-looking woman with wild brown hair and twin red fang marks along her cheeks, he has done nothing but love this village, he has been nothing but a role model for my son, and he has nothing but a good heart. He's a demon. Another civilian cried. Silence. This time, Shuza of the Akamichi clan spoke. My son Choji also sees him a great friend, what demon would even care for a child? Quote, he's the fox. Aren't foxes known for being the slyest creatures on the earth? He is probably poisoning you and your children against the village. A third civilian member called out. This is so troublesome. Nara Shikaku mumbled. Are you too arrogant and ignorant to know the difference between a sealing scroll and the object sealed in it? Quote, oh, shut up you ninja freaks. A fourth, and less controlled civilian member of the council yelled. You cannot deny that the fox has an influence over the boy, it is written on his face, as evidenced by the whisker marks. He may not be the actual fox, but he's still the body of it, said the same civilian member of the council. Aburame Shibi remained silent, but under his cool exterior, his blood was boiling. Freaks. Freaks, huh? You want to see a freak? Just look in the mirror. Any man who won't let a boy have a chance in his own home is worse than dirt. Quote, Yamanaka Inoichi voiced Shibi's thoughts. You are an idiot. If Naruto really was the fox in a human body, he would have destroyed the village years ago. Quote, he's a fox in a human's clothing. The 5th member of the civilians said, he's only selling the deception by acting like he cares. Quote, acting like he cares, huh? Why would he do that when he could have killed all who treated him bad already? Yelled Inoichi glaring at the council member. Only 3 members of the council didn't speak. Shibi, who would not speak because of his cool demeanor, Danzo, an old war hawk who was trying to find a way to have this play to his advantage, and Hyuga Hiyashi, who was trying to figure out where he himself stood with the boy. Hinata loves him, that is simply unacceptable. He thought, and yet, there's something about him, he even helped Neji, but still, getting close to my daughter is dangerous. Order. Tsunade, the Godime Hokage yelled over the din of the voices. I will have order, yelled Tsunade once again. The council members began to quiet down. When silence was achieved, Tsunade began. This petty arguing is not why this meeting was called. We came here to discuss what we are to do about Uchiha Sasuke. Danzo, that shrewd and sly snake of a man, spoke up. We should punish the one responsible for his leaving, and send more, experienced, ninjas after him. Quote, Tsunade instantly went on guard. What do you mean by the one responsible? Quote, I am only agreeing with Tenoshi-san, moron, it is probably Naruto's influence that led to Sasuke's leaving, said Danzo with no emotion. The clan leaders, excluding Shibi and Hiyashi, yelled in anger. How dare you even suggest that? Sume yelled. The civilian members on the other hand, agreed with Danzo. Yeah, let's execute him. Quote, Tsunade cried for order again. Once the silence returned, she stared down Danzo. You have no proof of this, I can't and will not accept the idea of punishing him. I'm sorry, Hokage-sama, but you honestly have no say in the matter. The law states that if 1/3 of the council agrees to a motion, then it must be taken to a vote, and as you can see, half of the council is agreeing to the motion, said Kaharu, one of her advisors. Tsunade cursed under her breath. All right, but first of all, we won't kill him. I will never accept a boy with such a good record to be killed under my reign. The worst I'll ever allow you to do is exile him. Tsunade said. Fair enough, I suppose we should reward the boy's kindness towards the village with letting him leave with his life, but if her ever comes within 5 miles of Konoha, we have the authority to treat him as a missing nin, said Homura. Tsunade glared at him, however she was confident that this would never happen. She knew that the clan heads would vote for Naruto to stay while the civilians would vote for him to leave, ending in a tie, and as the law stated, in the case of a tie, the Hokage got to give her say. Very well, Danzo. I agree to your terms. All those in favor in exiling Uzumaki Naruto raise your hand. The civilians raised their hands, and Danzo. All in favor of not exiling the boy who defeated the Shukaku during the invasion, brought back the 5th Hokage. Raise your hand, said Sum. And all the shinobi side of the council raised their hands. So it's decided, Naruto will not be exiled, said Tsunade smiling. And do you not know of his heritage, said Tsunade smiling. Danzo stood up. Hokage-sama, Naruto was an orphan, he has no heritage. Tsunade smiled. This only proves to me that Sandaime didn't trust you at all, Danzo, because Naruto does have a heritage, and it is beyond that of anyone here. Quote, what? Is Naruto an Uchiha? Danzo asked mockingly, and several laughs erupted from the civilian members. What Naruto is puts the Uchihas to shame. A voice said. They all turned to the source of it to see Jiraiya, back from his meeting with Naruto. In fact, Naruto belongs to a clan so great, that even the last member of the clan was held in the highest honor, said Jiraiya, glaring at the old war hawk. Who could that be? Jiraiya-san. Danzo said, sarcasm dripping from the question. Look at him, the way he acts, his smile, just look at him. You idiot. So troublesome, said Shikaku, going back to sleep. Jiraiya smiled. Naruto belongs to the Namikaze line, the line of Yondaime Hokage. Quote, what? Naruto is the son of the 4th Hokage, yelled Sum, laughing. What? Shrieked a woman with pink hair in the civilian side of the council. What are you, deaf banshee? Said Jiraiya, holding his ears. How can this be? Thought Danzo, thinking about the situation. Now he can make the perfect weapon with those powerful jutsus of his father, thought Danzo. How dare you say that the demon is the son of our fallen hero, yelled another civilian council member. If he wasn't his father's son, this village would be destroyed already, said Hiashi, remembering his late friend Minato. So, I say he does community service for his punishment, said Danzo with a smirk. Punishment for what? Yelled Hiashi, getting angry now that he knew about Naruto's heritage. For putting his life on line to save the village over and over, yelled Inoichi, Ino's dad. No, for failing his mission, said Homura, the advisor. No can do, we going on a training trip, said Jiraiya, smirking. He cannot leave the village yet, I will train him, said Danzo, looking at the toad sage. Looking for a weapon again, said Hiashi, smirking. I also believe that he shouldn't leave the village, said Homura, looking at Danzo. You just voted to exile him a few minutes ago, Shibi finally snapped. There was instant silence. Naruto was the son of the greatest ninja in the world, and you was about to exile the heir to the greatest CL. And in the world, said Tsunade, looking at everybody, laughing. When are you leaving, Jiraiya? Said Tsunade. Tomorrow morning, and Sakura almost killed Naruto in the hospital, said Jiraiya, disappearing in a puff of smokes. What? Yelled Tsunade, releasing an insane amount of killing intent directed at the pink-haired council member in the corner. While there was an even larger released by Sum, Choza, and Hiyashi. Lady Tsunade, please calm down. I can't sleep with all this killing intent in the room, said Shikaku. Smiling. Tsunade calmed down and looked at the Kusal smiling. I'll make her pay for messing with one of the closest thing I have to a family, thought Tsunade. I will be giving the girls medical training. That includes Hinata Hyuga, Ino Yamanaka, Tenten, and Sakura Haruno, said Tsunade, putting a bit of venom when she said Sakura's name. You need to start giving the boys more advanced training to protect themselves, because with Orochimaru training the Uchiha you don't know what kind of forbidden jutsu he's teaching him. And with Naruto training with the strongest of the three Sannin he needs strong teammates, said Tsunade. Hi, the Shinobi's council members answered. And I thought Orochimaru was the strongest of the three Sannins, said a civilian looking at Tsunade. Jiraiya can defeat myself and Orochimaru together. He's just too much of a pervert to give a shit about anything but those he loves, said Tsunade, thinking about her teammate. But I see you beat him up all the time, said Hiyashi. Troublesome. My wife is a chunin and she beat me up every time I do something stupid. The strongest of shinobis are weak against the person they love, said Shikaku, getting up to leave. Dismiss, said Tsunade, before she left. Tilde 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 with Sakura tilde 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 tilde. Sakura was in her room crying, thinking about her precious Sasuke-kun and what happened with Naruto. Sasuke left her in the village alone, maybe she should have left with him. Sasuke-kun, why did you leave knowing that I loved you? Thought Sakura. Naruto will bring you back to me, I know it, thought Sakura. He never goes back on his words, he was always there for me, thought Sakura. I will bring you back, Sasuke-kun, said Sakura to herself. I should apologize to Naruto first, said Sakura out loud. Tilde 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 with Naruto tilde 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 tilde. Naruto and Shikamaru was sitting in the room playing shogi. Naruto was still waiting for Jiraiya since he wanted to know how long he was going to be gone. He was also thinking of his past actions and what happened to his friends and also what Sakura did to him. The door opened to reveal Kakashi with the orange book in his face. Yo! Waved Kakashi with an eye smile. Kakashi-sensei, what's up? Said Naruto. Naruto, how are you doing? Said Kakashi, putting the book away. My student almost killed my other student with a jutsu I taught him, thought Kakashi as he sighed. Shikamaru looked at Kakashi before greeting him. Hey Kakashi-sensei, said Shikamaru. Yo, said Kakashi, waving to him. I'm okay sensei, said Naruto. You heard I was leaving on training trip with Arrow Sennin, said Naruto, smiling. No, when? Said Kakashi, surprised. I don't know yet, said Naruto. Make sure you come back strong now, you hear. Gotta go, said Kakashi as he disappeared in a puff of smokes. Jiraiya appeared outside the window of Naruto's hospital room in a puff of smokes. He got in through the window and sat on the bed. Gaki, you're going to see your friends before you leave, said Jiraiya, smiling. We leave tomorrow morning, said Jiraiya. Naruto got up and quickly got dressed. He wanted to see his other comrades before he left, like Neji, Choji, Kiba, and especially Hinata. Okay Arrow Sennin, I'll see you in the morning, said Naruto, waving to him. Quit calling me that brat, yelled Jiraiya. Never, yelled Naruto back. Naruto and Shikamaru walked out of the room heading to Choji's room to see their good friend. They opened the door to the room and walked in the room smiling, talking about the mission. Shikamaru looked at Choji and saw that he was already back to his original weight-in. D was eating some chips. Choji laid on the bed with a big stack of chips by his side. Choji, what's up body? Yelled Naruto as soon as he entered the room. So energetic already. Troublesome, murmured Shikamaru. Naruto, Shika, what's up? said Choji as he ate. Nothing. We just walking around so that Naruto can say his goodbyes, said Shikamaru. It's troublesome, you know, he said. Where are you going, Naruto? Said Choji. On a training trip with Arrow Sennin. So you guys better get stronger, because when I come back I'm going to be stronger than ever. Believe it, said Naruto with determination in his eyes. Yeah, said Choji. It's getting late, I have to pack my stuff. Let's see Ino, Neji, Kiba, Shino, Lee, Tenten, and Hinata to come see me off by the west gates tomorrow morning. Oh, and Gaara and his family too, said Naruto running out the room. He forgot to mention Sakura, said Choji confused. He didn't forget, I'll explain later, said Shikamaru looking at his friend. Tilde 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 with Jiraiya tilde 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 tilde. Jiraiya jumped in the Hokage office through the window and stood in front of Tsunade, who was sleeping in her desk. Drool was everywhere and she was snoring loudly. Jiraiya hit the desk and she woke up and threw a punch at him, which he easily dodged. She looked at him with anger on her face. What the hell do you want, Baka? Yelled Tsunade. Keep it down. If you wasn't sleeping on the job, I wouldn't have to wake you up, said Jiraiya smirking. What do you want, Baka? Said Tsunade, calming down a little. I came for Naruto's stuff, said Jiraiya. Just go get them. I never stopped you from doing what you want before, yelled Tsunade. Yes, Tsunade-sama, smirked Jiraiya. Don't call me that, said Tsunade. Lady Tsunade, smirked Jiraiya again. Stop it, Baka, yelled Tsunade. Okay, what are you going to do with Kakashi since he don't really have a team anymore, said Jiraiya. Anbu head. Until Naruto comes back, said Tsunade. And when Naruto becomes a Chunin he'll go back, said Tsunade. Okay, said Jiraiya, walking away. Jiraiya touched the wall and took a box out and walked back past Tsunade and opened the window. See you in 3 years, Harem. Don't miss me too much now, okay, said Jiraiya smirking. Not in your dreams, pervert, said Tsunade. Jiraiya then disappeared in a puff of smokes. I will miss you, Jiraiya, thought Tsunade. Tilde 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 the next day tilde 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 tilde. In front of the gates of the Hidden Leaf village were standing multiple shinobis. Neji, Hinata, Kiba, Ino, Shikamaru, Choji, Lee, Tenten, the Konohamaru Corps, the Sand Siblings, Guy, Kakashi, Kurenai, Shizune, and the Hokage of the village was present to see the blonde ninja off. Naruto and Jiraiya was walking slowly toward the ninjas. Naruto had his backpack on and his hands was behind his head. The two finally made it and stopped in front of them. Well, I think this is goodbye for now, huh? Said Naruto, scratching the back of his head. I know all of you will become strong while I'm not around. Make sure you are, said Naruto with a glee of determination in his eyes. I'm really sorry I let all of you down during the mission. Neji, you will become strong, if you willing to work with others like on that retrieval mission, Lee. I know you will let nothing stand in your way of being a true taijutsu master. Ino, you let that bastard take all your time and now that he's gone you should take your training more seriously. And Shikamaru, you're strong and smart but you're too freaking lazy, but that's what make yourself you, right? Choji, make sure Shikamaru trains. And Ino, keep them alive, said Naruto, walking toward Hinata smiling, and she started turning red. Speech of a true leader, thought all the Jonins. Naruto started to whisper in Hinata's ear, Hinata-chan, when I come back, would you mind going on a date with me? Question mark. Quote. I, Naruto-kun, answered Hinata softly. Just make sure you're not taken when I come back, okay, said Naruto smirking. Naruto-kun just asked me out, yelled Hinata in her mind. And he called me Hinata-chan. She was jumping around in her mind. Konohamaru ni-san, said Naruto. Make sure you train hard, okay? Oh, I got something to show you when I get back, said Naruto. Yes, boss, yelled Konohamaru. Then here I go, said Naruto. I'm going to get strong enough to protect everyone. I will be Hokage one day, said Naruto. Kakashi walked up to him and handed him a scroll, smiling. I was supposed to teach those to you. I'm sorry, he said, walking away. Thanks, Kakashi-sensei. It's okay, Obito will still be proud of you, said Naruto, smiling as he put the scroll in his pocket. Okay, Ba-chan, take care of the village, said Naruto. See you all later, said Naruto. Hey Gaara, let's go, Ero Sennin has to talk to you, said Naruto. Gaara and Jiraiya walked out the gates with Naruto, Temari, and Kankuro behind them, but unable to hear what they were saying. Tilde 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 Gaara and Jiraiya tilde 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 tilde. Okay, what I'm going to tell should stay between us only, said Jiraiya. HN, answered Gaara. There's this group who call themselves Akatsuki who goes after the Jinchuriki. I don't know what they plan to do with them, but I know they're all S-class. Missing nins. They travel two at a time, so that's why I'm training Naruto to take care of himself. You are very good with the sand, but you need to expand your skills, said Jiraiya. Huh, said Gaara. You have many weaknesses. First is that you're too slow. You really need to work on your speed. Don't get me wrong, Naruto is slow as hell, that's why I will make a all-around shinobi except for genjutsu, since neither one of you has any talent for it. 2 is that you only use the sand style ninjutsu. And 3 is that I hear the demon keep talking in your head when you fight, said Jiraiya. I got the perfect solution, said Jiraiya, thinking about it. Travel with me and the brat for 2 months and I can help you out, said Jiraiya, smirking. Okay, said Gaara. Temari, please tell the council that I will be back in 2 months, and that it's not a paying mission, said Gaara in his monotone voice, looking at his sister. Okay, said the two as they sunshined out of the area. Naruto, Gaara will be traveling with us for 2 months. We'll be going to the desert for your speed training, said Jiraiya to Naruto, who was really happy of the news. Yuppie, yelled Naruto, jumping around. As Naruto, Jiraiya and the Sand siblings walked away from the gates of Konoha, there was an unusual silence between the warriors left their birthplace. Naruto was lost in thought, trying to grasp what was being asked of him. First, he was going to leave the only home he had ever known for 3 years. Second, he was going to have grown strong enough to defeat an organization of S-class shinobi known as Akatsuki. Finally, he was going to grow strong enough to defeat Sasuke and save himself from himself. Each of these tasks could be overwhelming for anyone, let alone a 13-year-old boy. He kept thinking about what Jiraiya said about Sakura and Orochimaru with Sasuke, and he knew that everything was true, even if he didn't want to accept that fact about his best friend and teammates. Tilde 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 with Tsunade tilde 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 tilde. Tsunade exhaled a heavy sigh, as she poured another cup of sake and then drank it in one fell swoop before slamming the cup back onto her desk in disgust. Standing up to walk out onto her balcony and gaze over the village in the setting sun, she could only shake her head in frustration, as she relived the day's events in her mind. Turning around and going back to her desk, Tsunade grabbed the sake bottle once more and began pouring another cup of her most treasured elixir, when a voice rang out behind her, startling the blonde Hokage. The yellow-head boy just left the village for 3 years. Kakashi was standing in the office looking at Tsunade, but he made sure that he didn't take out the Ika Ika book. Tsunade looked at him and smiled. Kakashi, since you currently don't have a team, I will make you head of the Anbu, said Tsunade. You mean head of the whole Anbu division, said Kakashi. Yes, I will be the only one above you. That makes you my right-hand man, said Tsunade. And when Naruto comes back, asked Kakashi, thinking over the situation. You'll be put back in Team 7 with a new member replacing Uchiha Sasuke, said Tsunade. What will happen with Sakura? Said Kakashi. She almost finished the job on Naruto at the hospital, said Tsunade with anger in her eyes. You can't mean, said Kakashi with his eyes widen. Yes, she hit him and reopened the wound. But I will train all the rookie kunoichis in medical ninjutsu, said Tsunade. Okay, you know what to do, said Tsunade as he threw Kakashi his old dog Anbu mask. Hi, Hokage-sama, said Kakashi catching the mask. Tilde 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 with Sakura tilde 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 tilde. After Naruto left, everybody was standing outside the hospital talking when Sakura walked up heading toward Naruto's room. The only one who knew about what Sakura did to Naruto was Shikamaru and Choji, the others didn't know yet. Ino saw Sakura coming and called her over. Where are you going, forehead girl? Said Ino. I'm going to see Naruto in the hospital, said Sakura. Where the hell have you been? Naruto left the village with Jiraiya-sama, said Ino. What? Why didn't he tell me? Yelled Sakura. Why the hell do you think, you bitch? Yelled Shikamaru, who was sitting in the back. What's your problem, Shikamaru? Yelled Ino. Oh, you don't know. Me and Naruto was sitting in the room talking about the mission when Sakura walked in the room. Naruto tried to explain what happened to her, but she wouldn't listen to what he had to say and just hid and reopened the wound on his chest. If he was alone in the room with no one to call a nurse, he would have died. And she just ran out the room crying like she was a victim because the Uchiha jerk wasn't back, said Shikamaru, looking straight at Sakura with a bored and angry expression. What? Yelled everybody except Choji, who already knew. Is that true, Sakura? Asked Ino, looking at his fries. I was angry at the time, Sakura said in her defense. Hinata was looking at her with her Byakugan active with so much hate in her eyes. Because you was angry, that gives you a reason to almost kill a teammate, said Ino, looking at her disappointed. I hit Naruto like that all the time, he never got mad. Why are you guys making this a big deal? Said Sakura, looking at them. Because he almost got killed by the one person he considered a brother, said Kakashi, appearing in front of them, looking at Sakura with disappointment in his eyes. When you hit Naruto over Sasuke, it's not the physical pain that hurt him, it's the fact that he would give his life for you and you treat him like he doesn't even exist, said Kakashi, looking at her. How do you feel when Sasuke reject you? Asked Kakashi, looking at her. I, said Sakura, crying. Exactly, said Kakashi, leaving them. Naruto left, he didn't even tell. I'm sure he'll be asking for a date when he comes back, said Sakura to herself to make herself feel better about the fact that he didn't tell her he was leaving. The Toad Sage was likewise in deep thought, processing how much his life had changed. First, he found out that the son of his favorite pupil and one of the greatest ninjas in the history of the 5 elemental nations, Minato Namikaze, was almost killed by a power-hungry Uchiha going to his former best friend. Second, his sensei lost his life to his former best friend. Finally, he realized that powerful organization, Akatsuki, threatened the elemental nations. And he had to protect and train one knuckleheaded, unpredictable ninja to fuck up this organization's plans. So where do we start? Naruto has so much room to improve in that it's almost overwhelming. Currently, in regards to ninjutsu, he is effective in summoning Kage Bushins and he is a fair counter. OL on the Rasengan. Moreover, in Taijutsu, he is more of a brawler than having a refined style or two. With regards to Genjutsu, we may be starting in a hole since Naruto's chakra control is so shaky. Finally, as a strategist, Naruto's in-battle adjustments are phenomenal, but he still lacks enough control to have sized up his opponents or surroundings. He usually attacks first and just adjusts later, but against the kinds of opponents that he will face, that will not cut it. Jiraiya sized up his pupil, and just wondered how much research that he could get done on this trip with this kind of work. Gaara and Naruto made it to the border and saw Jiraiya sitting on a rock working on a seal. Jiraiya got up when he saw the two exhausted teens. He put the seal in his pocket and looked at them. They didn't have no look of fatigue in their face. That was one good advantage of carrying a demon inside you. Jiraiya looked at Gaara and smiled. Okay, you two get some rest, we're not done yet, said Jiraiya. Gaara, would you mind turning some sand into a little resting place? I'll take care of the rest, said Jiraiya. Gaara manipulated the sand into a solid 3 large bedroom place, with a bathroom in each room. Jiraiya put a seal in each of the rooms and the little sand house had electricity in it. He went to the bathroom and a seal which then gave each bathroom a little sewage system. He went behind the house and did some quick hand seals, then said, Doden, Doryu Juheki, Earth Style, Earth Flow Rampart, and a large ridged rose from the ground. He did some other quick hand seal, then said, Sweden, Taketsubo no Jutsu, Water Style, Waterfall Basin, and created a waterfall bahi. ND the house. Naruto, Gaara, I want you to answer a question for me as honestly as you can. Jiraiya said in a serious manner that caught their attentions. I want you to analyze yourself as a warrior, and tell me what we should work on. Jiraiya said in a serious manner. Naruto put a hand behind his head and thought about this question. Well, Ero Sennin, I think that my taijutsu is solid, but I am definitely not on the level of someone like Lee. I think that I am horrible at genjutsu. I think that I have a few good jutsus, but I could always use some more diversity. He finished his analysis waiting for his sensei to respond. Gaara thought about for a few seconds before he started talking. Well, I don't have any good taijutsu skill, Becca. I mostly use the sand in battle. I know only sand-based ninjutsu and I know a lot of them, so I'd say that my ninjutsu is okay. And finally, I don't have any speed because of the gourd and the fact that I don't do any speed training. I'd say I'm very slow. Jiraiya nodded. Naruto, I agree with what you said, and it is important for a great shinobi to honestly analyze inwardly to determine your weaknesses. Those ninja who cannot see past their strengths only ignore their weaknesses. Remember that you break a chain at its weakest link, so to improve your weaknesses makes you a stronger warrior. Naruto nodded as he understood that his sensei was right. You too, Gaara, said Jiraiya looking at the boy. Jiraiya stopped and he found a rock near the path and sat down. He motioned for Naruto to sit down next to him. He wanted Naruto to pay attention to what he was about to explain. I think that you have learned some great techniques like Rasengan and Shadow Clones, but we definitely need to work on diversifying your techniques. I think we will need to explore improving your arsenal and also fully developing out all your techniques to the fullest expression. It is not enough to know a bunch of jutsu if you cannot creatively apply it. Your taijutsu is more of a brawler style, and we will need to explore how to refine it, so you can inflict more damage without having to take such a direct beating. In regards to your genjutsu, I am not going to be naive enough to believe that you will be able to cast them, but we have to make you an expert in detecting and dispelling them. Gaara, since I never seen you fight before, I'm going to take your word for it. You have a big sand-based jutsu arsenal, so we mostly going to work on your speed and taijutsu to make sure you don't rely on that sand so much in case you lose it one day. Explained Jiraiya looking at the kid. The sand village is not far from here. Let's go buy some sleeping and some training equipments, said Jiraiya walking toward the village. I have some training equipments at my house, I'll get them, said Gaara in his usual no emotion attitude. That's great. Here, seal them in this, said Jiraiya as he threw a storage scroll to him. Gaki, let's go, said Jiraiya. The three walked to Suna and arrived by the gates. The guard saw them with Gaara and let them in. Jiraiya and Naruto walked toward the market district while Gaara walked body flickered to the cage tower. Jiraiya went to a store and bought 3 full bed sets, soap, vegetables, and rice and sealed them in a storage scroll. Naruto took about 100 cups of instant ramen, but Jiraiya quickly stopped him. Is that all you eat? said the old Sanin. Kind of, said Naruto. You can only take 20, that stuff is stopping you from growing properly. That's why you're the shorts of your comrades, said Jiraiya smirking. Naruto put 80 ramen cups back and seals the rest in the storage scroll after he paid for them. They walked out the store and went to find Gaara waiting for them by the entrance of the village. Naruto glared at Jiraiya carrying only 20 instant ramen cup. Jiraiya looked at him and smiled. They all walked back to their little house to start some serious training. Jiraiya was smirking. Gaara unpacked everything he had in the sealing scrolls and put them on the ground. He brought 2 sets of training weights, some weapons and 2 jutsu scrolls. Okay, Gaara, take off the gourd and put it on the ground, said Jiraiya. Why, Arrow Sennin, said Gaara absently. Don't call me that, yelled Jiraiya angry. That's what Naruto calls you, said Gaara. What, Gaki, this is all your fault, said Jiraiya glaring at Naruto. Anyway, I created a seal so that you can carry your sand in this pouch, said Jiraiya showing Gaara the little pouch. Said Gaara confused. It will work just like the gourd, it's just easier to carry, said Jiraiya. They put all the sand that was in the gourd and some extra sand in the little pouch and it remained the same size and the same weight. Gaara put it on his back and started to call on the sand and it worked just like it would for the gourd. It was hot as hell since it was a desert after all. They all took their cloths off except for their pants. Okay, you will start with 20 pounds of weight on your body, said Jiraiya as he gave each of them a 20-pound set. You will run on the sand with the weights and using your chakra not to sink, said Jiraiya with a evil glee. If that's for calling you a pervert, I'm sorry sensei, said Naruto with some fake tears. Too late, said Jiraiya with a smirk. The two started to do the exercise but Naruto couldn't get it since he wasn't used to the sand, but Gaara got on the first since he's been traveling on sand his whole life. Naruto tried and tried but couldn't get it down. Gaara finished the exercise and went to get some rest, which to him was just sitting down. Naruto tried again but this time he started to run. The problem is it was already getting dark when he got it. Let's call it a day, said Jiraiya. Naruto quickly did a cross shape with his fingers and said, and created 5 shadow clones. Okay, guys, you know what to do, said Naruto to the clones. Hi, said the clones in unison before they started running on the sand. Naruto went inside to take a shower while the clones was running on the sand. Naruto finished taking a shower, he went to sleep to be ready for the next day. Jiraiya woke up in the middle of the night to get some workout done when he saw Gaara outside just sitting there looking at the moon. Why are you not sleeping? Said Jiraiya. If I sleep the demon inside will take over my body, said Gaara. Let me see the seal, said Jiraiya. Gaara showed him the seal and Jiraiya analyzed the seal to see how he could fix it. Get ready tomorrow, I'll redo your seal, said Jiraiya with a smile. Yes. So then I can finally sleep? Asked Gaara. Yes, said Jiraiya. Thank you Jiraiya-sama, said Gaara. Naruto, I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you in the first few years of your life, I promise I will make up for it. Minato, I'm sorry, said Jiraiya to himself. I promise to be here when you need me, thought Jiraiya again. I promise, and with that Jiraiya went for his unnatural workout routine. Jiraiya did 1,000 push-ups, then he did 1,000 sit-ups, followed by 1 lap around the desert. Before he went back to sleep. The next day They woke up the next day, and Naruto prepared breakfast for everybody and surprisingly it wasn't any ramen. The 3 ate their breakfast and each of them took a shower to get ready for the training day. Gaara walked outside happy because finally he would get rid of the voice in his mind. Okay, Naruto, watch closely, said Jiraiya to the young Uzumaki. Gaara, come here, said Jiraiya. Gaara walked toward him and took off his shirt to reveal the seal. Jiraiya told him to sit down and Jiraiya wrote down some seals from the ground to the seal on Gaara's right bicep. He then did some hand seals and placed his hand on the seal and Gaara screamed in pain while the markings Jiraiya drew on the ground went toward Gaara's seal. All the seal made it and a seal appeared on Gaara's previous seal. The new seal was now on the outline of the old seal. All done, said Jiraiya. Now to test it out, a spar with Naruto, said Jiraiya. Huh, said Gaara confused. How is this to test it out, said Naruto also confused. You see when Gaara fights, as he told me the demon keeps screaming in his mind, said Jiraiya. Okay, both of you get ready. Give it all you got, said Jiraiya. Naruto and Gaara got in their stance, in that case they just stood there, since neither of them knew any taijutsu style. Naruto because he was never properly taught a style and Gaara because he never really needed one. The sand surrounded Gaara and with that the match started. Naruto created 100 clones and sent them to attack but all of them were getting destroyed. Naruto just kept making more and more clones which was starting to annoy Gaara. Gaara started making the sand attack Naruto and Naruto kept trying to dodge but kept getting hit. Naruto then created another 100 clones and they all took out their shuriken. Gaara started doing some hand seals because Naruto did that against him before. Now, said Naruto and all the clones threw the shurikens. Gaara finished his hand seals then said, sphere of sand, and large wall of sand completely covers Gaara in a sphere shape. When the shurikens was stopped Gaara dropped the jutsu, but as soon as he did Naruto was in front him, Naruto punk. Head Gaara and sent him a few yards back, but he didn't hit the ground since the sand stopped the fall. Naruto ran toward him to attack again, but the sand shot up and moved his hands which gave Gaara the chance to punch him in the stomach. Okay, stop, said Jiraiya. They both stopped and turned to face Jiraiya. Good match, but both of you have a long way to go, said Jiraiya thinking about the battle. Hi, yes, said Naruto and Gaara. Both of you need speed which we're working on. Gaara, you need to learn more than just sand-based jutsus in case something happens to your sand. Gaara, I don't have any taijutsu style that suits you, but when you go back home you need to master one, said Jiraiya. Then Gaara spoke up. Jiraiya-sensei, I have a taijutsu scroll with me, can you help me with it, said Gaara. Of course, after the speed training, which we will finish in one more week, said Jiraiya. Okay, start running, when you don't feel the weights add 10 more pounds, said Jiraiya. With that, all three of them started running on the sand. Tilde 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 a week later tilde 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 tilde. Naruto and Gaara was now as fast as Lee with his weights on since all they did for the past week was run. Jiraiya on the other hand was as fast as Guy without his weights since he got bored and started running with them. They were all standing outside the house made by Gaara and was making a schedule for the day. Okay, now for some taijutsu, said Jiraiya. Naruto started jumping up and down. Jiraiya created a shadow clone of himself and he went with Naruto while the clone went with Gaara. Gaara handed the shadow clone the scroll that he had and the clone started showing him the katas by doing them with him. Gaara got the katas since he's seen his sensei use it a bunch of time. Okay, since you got it, perform them with a little more speed each time, said the clone. Okay, said Gaara. He started performing the katas of the style with a little more speed. Naruto, I'm going to teach you one of the styles taught at the academy a while back, said Jiraiya. You mean an academy style, said Naruto disappointed. No, before the Kyuubi attack, they don't really teach it, and not many people use because of the name, said Jiraiya. It's the fox style, said Jiraiya. He got in the stance with his legs wide along a straight line and his hand open. Do it, said Jiraiya. Naruto got in the same stance. Jiraiya showed him the katas one by one. Now, do the katas again slowly and after each time you performed all of them increase the speed, said Jiraiya. Naruto wanted to progress faster after thinking what kind of things that Orochimaru must be teaching Sasuke and put his fingers in a cross shape, then said, Taju Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Multi-shadow clone jutsu, and created 100 clones which started going over the katas also. The clones performed the katas at different speed while Naruto himself performed them at his maximum speed for the moment. You must completely master the style by the end of the month, said Jiraiya while his clone said the same to Gaara. Gaara, do you know the wind clone jutsu? Said the clone of Jiraiya. Yes, said Gaara. Create some to get you going faster, since like the shadow clones all the memories of the clones goes back to the original, said Jiraiya's clone. Gaara did the hand seals that he was taught by Baki and said, Fuden, K's Bunshin no Jutsu wind style, wind clone jutsu, and created 100 clones M8 of wind which started doing the katas along with him. Tilde 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 back in the hidden leaf tilde 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 tilde. The four rookie kunoichis was looking bad, but Sakura was looking the worst. They had to dodge a ball being kicked by Tsunade while practicing. The exercise was to increase their dodging abilities. Hinata got hit the fewest because she was the most flexible. Tenten got hit the fewest after Hinata because she wasted doing all those inhuman training with Lee and Guy. Ino was T. Hurt because she wanted to prove herself to her teammates since she was the weakest out of her genin team. Sakura got hit the most because the whole time that Tsunade was kicking the ball she didn't want to get her hair dirty, which made Tsunade extra pissed and kicked the ball so hard that it almost killed the pink-haired girl. Okay, now come here before we get to any other training. You must increase your chakra reserve, said Tsunade smirking. For the next month you will work on that before you do any medical ninjutsu, said Tsunade. LL Lady T Tsunade, said Hinata shyly. Stop that stuttering stuff, Hinata. Naruto doesn't like that, smirked Tsunade. Hi, said Hinata. She completely stopped. Thought the other girls. What does Naruto have to do with this? Thought Sakura. Oh, yeah, she do have a crush on Naruto. Too bad he likes me, thought Sakura. Little did she know that Naruto had changed before he left for his training trip. How do we increase our reserves? Asked Hinata. Running up and down a tree using the climbing exercise until you run out, said Tsunade. Then rest and your reserve will increase, then do the same for the next month, said Tsunade. When your chakra is at least mid-chunin level, we will start with more advanced training, said Tsunade. Since you all have good control, your control will get a lot better, said Tsunade. Everyone in our academy class had average control, except for Naruto, said Sakura smirking. You know why, said Tsunade releasing some killing intent directed at Sakura. She started shaking and Ino started laughing holding her stomach. They all knew that Naruto's stamina was huge, how else could he create all those clones without even getting tired? It's because he has the most chakra out of everyone in the whole village. Not like that traitor, said Tsunade smirking stopping the killing intent. Sakura fell to the ground but she still felt like she had to stand up for her crush. What Sasuke-kun had the most, yelled Sakura. Just when she finished the sentence all of the girl's killing intent was directed at her, she was on the ground sweating again. Mention his name here again and you will be punished, said Tsunade with a evil glee in her eyes. I'm sorry Tsunade-sama, said Sakura trying to get up. The girls got back to doing the exercise and Tsunade went back to her office. The girls were having fun but neither of them was talking to Sakura. They all ran up the tree multiple times before taking a break, except for Hinata who kept going. Tilde 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 back with Naruto tilde 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 tilde. Naruto and Gaara spent the whole day learning the katas to their new taijutsu styles. The night came and the Y dispelled all the clones and he on the ground unconscious due to all the information he received from all the clones. Jiraiya picked them up and put them in their room. I should have told them about the effect of the clones, thought Jiraiya. He went to the nearest town to go get some food materials for the next day. Jiraiya came back with the foods and set them down. He took off his shirt and got ready for the unnatural workout he was about to do. Jiraiya proceeded to do the push-ups and sit-ups, then he went to sleep. The next day the boys created another 200 clones and started working on the speed of which they would perform the katas. Naruto finished and left the clones practicing while he went inside to get something to eat. He came back outside and dispelled all the clones, which gave him a headache for a quick minute. He then created a single clone with a lot of chakra so that it could last more than the usual one blow. Naruto and the clone got in the same stance and ran toward each other in Naruto's full speed. They were dodging and meeting each other blow to blow. The taijutsu used the palm to make powerful hits in fast movement. The clone threw a punch at Naruto, but he jumped and turned 360 degrees in mid-air and landed on all four. Naruto then proceeded to give the clone a powerful blow in the stomach. He clone threw a kick at the yellow-haired kid, but Naruto used his speed to dodge the kick. He jumped in the air again and landed a well-placed punch on the face of the clone, which dispelled it. "Good job, kid," said Jiraiya. "It's like, I already knew the style," said Naruto, a little confused. "You do have a fox sealed in you. You know," joked Jiraiya. "That's probably the reason," laughed Naruto. "It seems you two mastered your style sooner than I expected," said Jiraiya, thinking about what to do now. "Okay, work on improving the styles. Naruto, you got the memory of the shadow clones back, so you know some of the flaws of the style. Try to find a way to remove those flaws by using your clones. Gaara, try to improve yours by using the sand to cover some of those flaws," said Jiraiya. The boys started working on improving their taijutsu. Gaara's sand was a great addition to the style because then he completed the flaws of the style. Naruto's clones just popped up whenever he couldn't dodge or was dodging. "Okay, test it out," said Jiraiya. "Spar straight taijutsu," said Jiraiya, looking at them. "Hajime," said Jiraiya. They both got in their respective stance and faced each other. Gaara was the first to attack. He punched Naruto and sent him flying up. Naruto did a flip in the air and was about to fall down on both his legs when Gaara's sand was coming toward him fast. Without doing the seal, a clone popped up besides him in the air and pulled him out the way. Naruto fell down on both his legs and quickly went to attack Gaara. The sand came up to protect Gaara, but Naruto disappeared and paired behind the red hair and hit him with a powerful palm in the back. The sand covering his back was destroyed by the palm. Some sand came from the little pouch and got in the form of a fist, which punched Naruto when he was about to hit Gaara again. Naruto did 2 flips and put some distance between him and the red head. Naruto got in the stance for his style and waited for Gaara to attack. The sand started to come at him. He jumped in the air and did a 360 degrees horizontal turn. When Akamaru uses that dynamic marking thing, then fell to the ground on all four. He used the momentum to disappear, then reappear in front of Gaara. The red head threw a kick, but Naruto just did a flip and landed in all four again and rushed and punched Gaara before the sand could protect him. Gaara kicked him before falling and they both fell on the ground. Naruto got up and helped Gaara up. "Good job. You two got better than I expected," said Jiraiya with a smile. "Believe it, Ero Sennin," said Naruto. "Thank you, Jiraiya-sama," said Gaara. Tilde 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 tilde. A month later, tilde 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 tilde. Over the last month, Jiraiya taught Gaara the few wind jutsus that was in the scroll. He made them meditate sitting in the middle of the waterfall that he created in the back to increase their perception, and in Naruto's case calm him down. Gaara was grateful that Jiraiya, who not even part of his village, decided to help him. Gaara and Naruto received the same kind of training from Jiraiya in the past 2 months. Gaara had a conversation with the sand demon and he got a summoning scroll from him to summon the demon when needed. He signi D the scroll and thanked the demon, so now the sand spirit went back to the demon realm in a physical form, but the chakra spirit was still sealed inside Gaara. It was now time for Gaara to return home and for Naruto and Jiraiya to continue their travel. They walked Gaara up to the gate of the sand village. Thank you Jiraiya-sama, said Gaara. Don't worry about, just continue training and learn a few more wind jutsus and find some fire ones since that's your second element, said Jiraiya. I'll see you around Gaara, said Naruto with his usual grin. I owe you, said Gaara. Temari, Kankuro and Baki looked at Gaara perfectly and didn't the gourd that usually carried. They were getting worried but Gaara seemed fine. What happened to the gourd Gaara? Asked Baki worried. Jiraiya-sama replaced it with something a little easier to carry, replied Gaara in his usual no-emotion state. Huh, said Temari. Then Gaara pointed at the little pouch tied to his back. What? That can't carry any sand, yelled Kankuro. Actually, it has more than the gourd, said Naruto. Thank you Jiraiya-sama for helping him, said Baki. It's nothing, said Jiraiya, as he called for Baki. Okay, I made him learn a taijutsu style that he brought with him, made him faster, now he's as fast as Lee with his weights on. Teach him some more wind and fire jutsus. Just keep training him, whispered Jiraiya to the Sand Junin. Fast as Lee, said Baki surprised. Thank you, said Baki. It's nothing, said Jiraiya. Naruto and Jiraiya waved bye to the sand ninjas and started making their way to get out of the desert. Have you been sleeping? Said Temari when she didn't see the black rings around his eyes. Yes, Jiraiya-sama fixed the seal, said Gaara. Kankuro just fainted from shock because they tried to fix the seal a bunch of times with no success. Where are we heading now sensei? Asked Naruto jumping around. To wave, said Jiraiya. Work on doing the Rasengan with one hand while we travel, said Jiraiya throwing Naruto a water ball. Bust this with one hand, said Jiraiya. Surprisingly Naruto bust the water balloon with the first try since he remembered what to do. Jiraiya threw him 2 more water balloons and Naruto started to work on them. Naruto tried to concentrate on spinning the water on both of the balloons but it seemed impossible to him. Try to do it on the hand that you're not used to do it in yet, said Jiraiya. Naruto took on of the water balloons and started trying to bust it using his left hand, since he could do it perfectly with the right hand. Naruto spent the whole day trying to do the exercise. He finally got it down at the end of the day, when they arrived in a little town in the outline of the Fur country. They slept in a little inn for the night so that they could continue their travel the next day. Jiraiya took the chance to go do some research and go to a strip club. Jiraiya went to the strip club and they guided him to a private room in the back of the club with a single pole in it. He sat down and a girl came out and she started giving him a lap dance. Hey Katuya, any new information? Said Jiraiya with a big smile on his face. Yes, Jiraiya-sama. It's on Orochimaru. Orochimaru has planned to attack Konoha after he take over the Uchiha's body with those curse-sealed warriors of his, said Katuya still dancing so the boss won't suspect anything. Thanks. Though I hate to, but I must be leaving now, said Jiraiya getting up and putting some money between her cleavage. Tilde 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 the next day tilde 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 tilde. The toad sage looked at the boy. Do you know how to find directions? You will have to learn to find your way, to treat basic wounds, set traps for food, and traps to protect against shinobi. I know that you have sometimes passed outside while training, but if you want to survive, then you cannot leave that kind of openings. Naruto could see the logic of not leaving yourself defenseless. He remember how lucky he was that Haku had not tried to kill him, when he had passed out after processing that night in the land of waves. We are going to head to the land of waves, since they do not have a huge ninja presence. Also, You are on positive terms with the people there, so people will not bother you. On the way there, we need to discuss things that can help keep you alive during your travels in the future. Jiraiya said as he covered up the last of their encampment. As they walked to the land of waves, Jiraiya taught Naruto to tell time, to determine direction by the position of the sun or the moss is growing under trees. He also began to teach Naruto the basics of tracking, including suppressing chakra so the enemy would not detect him when tracking. Naruto suppressing chakra sometimes is more difficult than calling it out, because after you release it, it unconsciously flows creating the signature that tracker nin used to find targets. If you want to suppress chakra, then you have to find that flow within yourself, and instead of calling it out, push it deeper within yourself. It will be even harder for you to suppress, since you have large reserves of chakra from the fox. Said Jiraiya. Okay sensei, said Naruto before Jiraiya threw him a water balloon that he had to burst. Naruto burst the balloon and looked at his sensei. I told you I was awesome, said Naruto. You do know what comes next, right? Said Jiraiya with a smirk. Jiraiya threw a rubber balloon to him, he caught it and started to try to bust it. Naruto got it and continued to try and do it with his left hand. His control got better from running on the sand using the chakra knot to sink in. Naruto proceeded to do it with the right hand, now he had to do the both of them, which would also increase his chakra control. Naruto was getting bored out of his mind when they made it to a big bridge. Jiraiya looked up and saw the name of the bridge, the Great Naruto Bridge, which had Jiraiya looking at Naruto. What? Said Naruto looking back at Jiraiya. Look up, said Jiraiya. Naruto looked up and saw the name and smiled, remembering his mission with Team 7. Old man Tazuna, said Naruto smiling. Okay, let's go find an inn to stay the night, said Jiraiya. It's okay, I know a place where we can stay, said Naruto. They walked for about 10 minutes before they made it to Tazuna's house. Along all the way people were waving at Naruto and greeting him, some were even cheering for the yellow hair. Ed boy. Naruto walked up to the house and knocked on the door. Tsunami opened the door and saw Naruto. She hugged him and called for Tazuna. Dad, Inari, guess who's here, said Tsunami smiling. Tazuna and Inari came down and saw Naruto and Jiraiya standing in the living room of the house. Hey old man, said Naruto smiling and scratching the back of his head. Ni-san, yelled Inari hugging him. Inari, Ni-san, you've grown, did you take care of your mom, said Naruto smiling. Yeah, said Inari with tears in her eyes. I told you already, don't cry for no reason, said Naruto. Yes, said Inari wiping his tears away. Where are your teammates, said Tazuna. I'm on a training trip with my sensei, said Naruto pointing at Jiraiya smiling. Jiraiya waved to the old man and went back to reading the scroll he had in his hand. Can we stay here for a week or so, said Naruto scratching the back of his head. Sure. We owe you, said Tazuna smiling. You know where the guest room is, said Tazuna to the blonde. What's up with the bridge, said Naruto with a smile. We owed it to you, you was willing to give your life for us, you gave us courage to stand up for ourselves. It's only fair. Thank you, said Tazuna with a few tears. You still a bridge builder, said Naruto. The greatest, and the new mayor of the town, said Tazuna. You old drunk, said Naruto laughing. Shut up shrimp, said Tazuna laughing also. Naruto and Jiraiya went upstairs to the guest room and set their stuff down. Jiraiya was still reading the scroll that he was reading earlier. He put the scroll down and laid down to rest a little before his meeting with his spy. Naruto took some rubber balloons from the storage scroll that Jiraiya carried and went outside to finish the training. Naruto first did it with his left hand, then he started going on doing one on each hand. He finished the exercise and created a Rasengan in each hand easily. He started jumping Aru. ND in joy like he usually did when he accomplished something. Jiraiya woke and took Naruto with him for the meeting with the spy. On the way there they started talking. Naruto, since you're my apprentice, You will have to over things that I do when I die, said Jiraiya seriously. You mean write those perverted books of yours, said Naruto with a frown. Yes, and take over my spy network for the village, said Jiraiya with a grin. What is a spy network? Said Naruto confused. You have people getting information for you, on traders, other countries etc., said Jiraiya proudly. So that's the other research you be doing, said Naruto laughing. Yes, it's very important. Matter of fact, I'm meeting with one of my spies today, said Jiraiya seriously. Naruto and Jiraiya walked to a dark alley that came to an end by a big metal door. Jiraiya knocked twice and a man opened a little opening on the door. Who is it? Said the man. Gamma, said Jiraiya, and the man opened the and let him in. Jiraiya and Naruto walked in and saw that it was a bar with a bunch of little private chambers. What Naruto didn't know was that he knew the person they were meeting already. Jiraiya walked in one of the chambers and told Naruto to wait for him by the bar. He called, Weasel, before he sat down. The mysterious man walked in the chamber and sat opposite of Jiraiya. He removed his hat. Hello, Jiraiya-sama, said Itachi. Itachi, how is it going? Said Jiraiya with a smile. Okay, answered Itachi. Have you found out yet? Said Jiraiya serious. Yes, it's all in this scroll, said Itachi handing him a scroll. He took out another scroll and gave it to Jiraiya. This is for Naruto. I heard what happened with Sasuke, said Itachi. You completed your mission, said Jiraiya. Why don't you come back to the village? Said Jiraiya serious. I can't do that, said Itachi still in his Uchiha face. What about Kisame? Said Itachi. We can talk about him later, said Jiraiya. They plan to attack with those curse-sealed warriors, said Jiraiya serious. Of course, I will assist the village, but I can't come back or can't let anyone know my identity, said Itachi. Meet me in the old whirlpool in about a month. We'll talk about everything, said Jiraiya. See you then, said Itachi walking out the room. Jiraiya walked out the room and saw Naruto drinking something in front of him. He walked up to Naruto and the yellow head started laughing. You look funny, sensei, said Naruto still laughing. Naruto, have you been drinking? Said Jiraiya serious. Yes, said Naruto getting up, but he was about to fall until Jiraiya caught him. Let's go, said Jiraiya laughing. Old enough to kill, old enough to drink, I guess, thought Jiraiya. Jiraiya put Naruto on his shoulder and walked out the bar with him. He waked to the old man house and put Naruto to sleep while he started to pack his stuff in Naruto's so that they could leave. The next day, Naruto and Jiraiya left the land of waves and they was now heading toward the old whirlpool country, his mother's birthplace. Jiraiya had to tell him why they were going there first, of course. Naruto trying to find a way to improve the Rasengan walking besides his sensei when Jiraiya just suddenly sat down. Brat, come here, said Jiraiya sitting by the box that he took from the Hokage tower. Naruto walked toward him slowly. Jiraiya opened the box and handed him a scroll which was titled, To My Son. Naruto opened the scroll and it was a letter. Dear Naruto, you might not know me since I'm going to be dead when you see this letter, but I'm your father. My name is Minato Namikaze and I was the 4th Hokage of Konoha. I'm sorry, son, for what I'm about to do to you, so please forgive me. I really wanted to see you grow up and to teach everything I know, but it seems that that's not going to happen since the Kyuubi is on his way to the village right now. Son, I chose you to carry this burden, because I cannot ask another parent to do what I'm not willing to do myself, and because you are the only one who could do it, I believe in you. Your mother is Uzumaki Kushina, a beautiful woman. She was born in the Whirlpool village. I left you the scroll to my jutsus and seals and the Namikaze sword since you are the heir to the clan and the last member. Jiraiya sensei is your godfather and he will help you with the jutsus. I have to go now, the fox is getting closer. Love always, your father Minato Namikaze. The letter had tear marks on it, meaning that Minato was crying when he wrote the letter. Naruto turned to Jiraiya with tears in his eyes. You knew all this time and you didn't tell me, said Naruto, still crying. It was a rule in the village, and your dad made me promise not to tell you until you was at least a chunin, said Jiraiya sadly. You're my godfather, where the hell were you all this time, yelled Naruto, still crying. I would have left the village with you, but the council members wouldn't let me. And it would be too dangerous for you since I got quite a few enemies, said Jiraiya, serious. You mean the old people that be bugging Gigi? There is one that be looking at me funny when I go to Gigi's office, said Naruto. Does he look like a mummy? Asked Jiraiya. Yes, said Naruto. He was the main one, said Jiraiya. Let's see what else is in this box, said Jiraiya, looking in the box. In the box Jiraiya saw 2 jutsu scrolls, one for the Flying Thunder God, and one for the Rasengan. He saw 2 swords, one with a swirl similar to the one that Naruto wears and one with a dragon on it with water coming out its mouth. Along with that there was a training guide left by Kus Hina for Naruto, and lastly a coat similar to the one worn by Minato. Jiraiya opened the training guide and the first thing it said was that they had to go to the Whirlpool village, the same destination where Jiraiya and Naruto was heading right now, and there was direction how to get there. Tilde 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 in Whirlpool tilde 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 tilde. Naruto and Jiraiya finally made it to the Whirlpool. Jiraiya followed the direction written on the scroll by Kushina and went to a whirlpool that was in the outline of the village. The whirlpool had a powerful current in it and was kinda big. This says that one must walk on the whirlpool. No point in getting our clothes wet, said Jiraiya, reading the first part of the training guide. Naruto and him took off their clothes down to only their shorts. They both got on the whirlpool, but the current was taking them away as soon as they set foot on the thing. Jiraiya got out of the whirlpool swimming and took a look at the scroll again. Must use more chakra. Then with the water walking exercise, Jiraiya read it out loud. They did just that and they could stand on it. Then they started to walk and the current took Naruto out the whirlpool because he lost control of his chakra. Jiraiya on the other hand was walking on the whirlpool. But slowly since he didn't completely get the exercise yet. Naruto, you must use a little more than the chakra required for the water walking, said Jiraiya loudly so that the yellow head could hear him. Naruto got on the whirlpool again, walking as slowly as his sensei was. Jiraiya was getting a little comfortable with the exercise and decided to walk at his usual pace. Naruto did the same and they started to walk around the whole whirlpool. Jiraiya started at a slow pace, then increased the speed every time he got comfortable doing it at the pace until he could run on the whirlpool along with his student. They got off the whirlpool after being able to run on it. Okay brat, this month we will continue to work on your speed, then we will work on your taijutsu, said Jiraiya, pulling out a scroll from the box. Now increase the weights and run around for 10 laps, said Jiraiya, putting his clothes back on. How much do I put on? Said Naruto, putting his pants back on. Double what you had last time, said Jiraiya. Okay, I'll be done in no time. Believe it, yelled Naruto. Naruto started to run the laps, while Jiraiya read the training guide over again and found out that it was supposed to increase one's chakra reserve and control, and that if you run around on it you'd get faster since the current would be trying to keep you back. Naruto finished doing the laps around late night since he ran the outline of half the island. Jiraiya had set camp and made fire to cook already. Naruto finished and couldn't even stand up, so he just fell on the ground in front of the tent. Jiraiya picked him up and handed him some of the food he made for them. He ate and went by the river to bath. Tilde 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 the next day tilde 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 tilde. They woke up and they stretched, get ready for the day of training. Naruto took off his top but kept his pants since his weights was still on. They both got on the whirlpool and Jiraiya told him that he had to run laps around the whirlpool until he couldn't run anymore. After 4 hours of running, they both stopped and got off the whirlpool to get something to eat. After eating, they took an hour break where Jiraiya wrote some porn and Naruto looked at the swords that his parents left him. Jiraiya then took out a scroll from the box which said, "To Naruto," and handed it to him. "It's a blood seal. Put some blood on the seal," said Jiraiya. Naruto opened the scroll and started reading it. "Make as many clones as you can," said Jiraiya. Naruto put his finger in the cross shape and said, "Taju Kage Bunshin no Jutsu, multi-shadow clone jutsu," and created 1,000 clones in the clearing they was in. "Divide them, do just like you did learning the fox style," said Jiraiya, who was looking over the katas. "Hi, Arrow Senin," said Naruto, practicing the katas along with Jiraiya doing them so that he see when he made a mistake. "Naruto, this style is a combination of your dad's style and your mom's. It requires fast movements, and you block an attack with a kick or a punch, so you're always on the offensive, even when on the defensive," said Jiraiya, still doing the katas. Naruto spent the whole day learning the katas to their new taijutsu styles with Jiraiya. The night came and he dispelled all the clones and he on the ground unconscious due to all the information he received from all the clones. Jiraiya took the time to prepare some food for when Naruto woke up. Too many clones, thought Jiraiya. Jiraiya prepared the food while Naruto woke up in his mind in front of the big gates of the Kyuubi. "My jailer decided to pay me a little visit, huh?" said Kyuubi. "What am I doing here?" said Naruto. "This is your mind," said Kyuubi. "Why did you hold back in the fight with the Uchiha?" said Kyuubi. "Because he's my friend. I didn't want to kill him," yelled Naruto at the big fox. Friend, laughed the fox. "He would have killed you with that Chidori of his," said the fox. Said Naruto. He was about to reply to the fox, but he couldn't find nothing to say. "That's what I thought. I will not have you losing to the Uchiha anymore, brat," yelled the fox. "But, when I fought him he predicted all my moves," said Naruto. "That's because you were too slow," said the fox. "The Uchiha copied that thick eyebrow kid's speed, so I will block your mind to only you can access it," said the fox. "How does that help me?" said Naruto, confused. "The Uchihas can predict someone's movement by reading their minds using the Sharingan," said the fox. "So, if they can't enter my mind, they can't copy my moves or predict my movement," said Naruto happily. "Exactly, but you're still an idiot," laughed the fox. "Shut up, you big furball," yelled Naruto. "What the fuck did you just call me, you puny human? When I come out this fucking seal, you will be the first one to die, the first fucking one," yelled the fox. "Take care, furball," said Naruto, going back to the real world. "Come back and say it to my face," yelled the fox. Tilde 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 later tilde 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 tilde. Naruto woke up and saw the food prepared by Jiraiya. He ate, then got up to see Jiraiya just looking at the afternoon sky. Naruto sat by him and they started talking a little about the meeting he had with Itachi the previous week. "Who was you meeting with? Since I'm your apprentice, I think you should tell me," said Naruto, smiling. "Itachi Uchiha," said Jiraiya seriously. "What? Itachi is a traitor?" said Naruto, angry at his sensei. "No, Gaki, don't talk about things you don't know. Itachi isn't the traitor, Sasuke is," said Jiraiya seriously, looking at the blonde. "How the hell is that? He killed his whole clan," yelled Naruto, still angry. "Because you heard Sasuke say that does not make it true. He did it for a reason," yelled Jiraiya back at the boy. "Itachi didn't want to do it. We just came out of the war with Iwa, the Kyuubi attack, everyone just wanted a little peace. The Uchihas were planning a coup to take over the leaf. Your dad tried talking to them, but then he died. The old man wanted to talk to them, but his advisors gave Itachi a mission to kill his clan to stop it. He begged for Sasuke's life and they told him he could leave him alive. They let him leave the village without sending hunter nins after him. That's when he became my spy," said Jiraiya sadly. You mean he killed his whole family for the sake of the village, said Naruto crying. Yes, he loves the village and it's killing him not being able to go home, said Jiraiya still sad at the young man's fate. Will he ever be able to come back, said Naruto still crying. I hope so, said Jiraiya with determination in his eyes. Me too, I will bring him back, said Naruto with even more determination. Tilde 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 the next day tilde 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 tilde. Naruto woke up and put his weights on to start the day, but there was one thing missing, his sensei. Jiraiya was still snoring loudly inside the tent. Naruto walked in the tent and saw his sleeping sensei. He created a clone and sent him by the little river to get some water in a container. The clone came back with the container full of water. The water was cold as hell, so Naruto started to grin. He took the water and poured the water on Jiraiya and ran. Jiraiya jumped up out the futon he was sleeping in. Cold, 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 yelled Jiraiya. He heard laughing outside, so he peeked out the tent to see Naruto on the ground holding his stomach laughing. Jiraiya put his pants on and walked out the tent glaring at the yellow-head boy. You know the routine, said Jiraiya still glaring the boy. Come on, lighten up sensei, said Naruto still laughing. I'll get you for that, thought Jiraiya with a evil laughter. They both jumped on the whirlpool and started to run on the whirlpool. It was easy to both of them already, but they still did it for 4 hours. After the whirlpool exercise, Naruto prepared some ramen that he had in a storage scroll and they ate before they could start the next exercise. Naruto got up and started to practice the katas, but Jiraiya stopped him. On the whirlpool, said Jiraiya getting on the whirlpool to practice the katas. What? Yelled Naruto protesting to his sensei. Now, said Jiraiya with a grin. Naruto got on the whirlpool and started to practice the katas. Every time he did a different one, he fell in the whirlpool Becca. He was having a problem concentrating on staying on the whirlpool and doing the katas. Jiraiya finished going over all the katas, so he got out the water and went to prepare some more food. Naruto was now able to perform a kata and still stay on the water, but he had to do it slowly. Tilde 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 2 weeks later tilde 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 tilde. Naruto, Itachi will be joining us a couple of hours later, said Jiraiya trying to avoid any question. What? Yelled Naruto looking at his sensei. Naruto, this is an S-ranked secret of our village. Let me start from the beginning. The Sharingan is a Idojutsu that evolves at puberty, if it ever develops in an Uchiha. The Mangekyo Sharingan, which is what they call the upgraded Sharingan, evolves as a result of the fracturing of the mind with tremendous sadness, guilt, or trauma after the initial Sharingan has manifested itself. This is why the quickest way to achieve this form is to kill a person who is extremely close to you like a best friend. This form has incredible powers and abilities, but it comes at the price that the eyes will slowly go blind. Also, the technique does incredible damage to the psyche of the person who acquires it due to the cost of obtaining it. It is a forbidden technique among the Uchihas since it could lead to them killing each other off. People tried to explain this as the reason why Itachi killed off his clan, but I know this is not the case. Jiraiya sighed as he finished explaining to Naruto. What do you mean, pervy sage? Naruto's eyes raised at that last statement regarding Itachi, who was largely blamed for destroying the clan in a homicidal rage. Itachi was the head of the Anbu and was in direct contact with the third. The third trusted him without question. Think about it. How do you think the third Hokage was able to find all the evidence that the frog mentioned? Also, there is evidence that the Uchiha were trying to investigate Itachi, and this indicates that Itachi was being seen as an outsider to the clan. There is more to Itachi than you even know, said Jiraiya looking at the yellow-head boy. What are you saying, Ero Sennin? Naruto's eyes widened. Itachi did not just kill his clan on a fit of rage. He was actually sent on a mission to do so. This is a SS mission limited to the few of our village elders and the third Hokage. I only knew of the mission, as the third informed me that there was a plan to remove the elder leadership of the Uchiha, and Itachi was the one who volunteered to do this. He knew he could do it quickly without drawing the village into a civil war. If a person was caught from another clan, then this could have torn the village apart in a civil war. In fact, the third wanted to make sure that if things spiraled out of control that I was to return home to protect the village. This is why I was led in on the mission. How that assassination mission spilled into a full-scale genocide was something that no one could not fathom. Itachi was limited to taking out the upper leadership who were suspected of plotting against the village. Jiraiya showed signs of sadness as he reflected on all the women, children, and elderly people who had died on that horrible night. What are you saying? The third ordered the death of the Uchiha. He could not do something like that. Naruto was shocked that the third could be so callous. His grandfather-like figure could not have been that cruel. It was supposed to be a surgical strike and take out the cancerous elements. Afterwards, we could reveal the plot and state Itachi was defending the village, after we performed the investigation to uncover the proof. The goal was that he would be exonerated after the proof emerged. Itachi was going to disappear till the heat cleared when the third cleared him. Something went wrong that night because the real Itachi had left the village, and Sasuke discovered a person who looked like Itachi. This person must have used a henge to look Itachi, and he must have used a genjutsu to hurt Sasuke. As to why Sasuke was spared, no one knew. The village was assumed Itachi spared his brother out of remorse. Explained Jiraiya still with the sadness in his face. Itachi knew that he could never return after that horrific murders of everyone in the clan, and what Sasuke saw that night. Itachi may have acquired the Mangenkyo due to his mission, but it may have come at a terrible price. He was only going to take out a few people who were pulling the strings of this coup attempt. Instead, he lost everything. Jiraiya shook his head thinking of the fate that Itachi had suffered. Naruto went numb realizing that feeling of loneliness and hate that were directed at Itachi were misplaced. Itachi shouldered the guilt of killing members of his own clan for the village. His act of heroism was kept secret, and instead he was reviled as a horrific monster. Naruto knew exactly what Itachi's life would be like. He would only have a life filled with sadness and lacking love. It was just like how Naruto felt as a child. How do you know that Itachi did not betray the village? Naruto eyed his sensei with great intent. Itachi is the person who provides me with information on the movements of the Akatsuki and their purpose, said Jiraiya. Itachi, though Naruto, tilde 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 a few hours tilde 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 tilde. Naruto finally mastered the taijutsu style of his mom and dad and he could do it on the whirlpool in his normal SP. Naruto had gotten stronger and was going to get stronger when he would finally get to learn ninjutsu. Jiraiya packed his stuff and Naruto was packing his so that they could leave after the meeting with Itachi. Itachi and Kisame just made it on the island and they was looking for Jiraiya when a little toad appeared in front of them. Itachi already knew that Jiraiya sent the toad to get them. They walked slowly behind the little toad who was constantly asking for candy. They finally made to the place that Naruto and Jiraiya was waiting for them. Hello Jiraiya-sama, Naruto-san, said Itachi with all his emotions hidden perfectly. Itachi-san, Kisame-san, said Jiraiya. What's up Itachi, sushi-man, waved Naruto still packing his stuff. Hey brat, said Kisame showing his shark teeth. They were talking when an old man appeared behind Kisame with a sword in each hand. What are you doing here? Asked the white-hair old man. Kisame was about to take out his sword but Jiraiya stopped him. Calm down, we just here training. I thought there wasn't anyone living here, said Jiraiya looking at the old man. Who are you? Asked Naruto questioning the old man. My name is Uzumaki Kutame, said the old. Naruto looked the man with his mouth wide open. What's your problem kid? Said the old man seeing the look on Naruto's face. His name is Naruto Uzumaki, son of Kushina Uzumaki, said Jiraiya for Naruto. You're Kushina sensei's son, said Itachi with a smile which only lasted a few seconds. Did you say Kushina? Said Kutame with a smile. Yes, you know her, said Jiraiya. Know her, that's my daughter, said Kutame laughing. Naruto started crying. I'm sorry, but she died giving birth to me, said Naruto crying. What you crying for? You finally met your family, kid, said Kutame still laughing. Let's go inside, because you don't want nobody seeing you out here, said Kutame putting his sword away. I thought the village was destroyed during the Great Shinobi War, said Jiraiya surprised. Only some of the warriors, the rest of us stayed here and the place is hidden by a powerful genjutsu, so if you don't know the entrance, you'll just go in a circle around the village, said Kutame. Naruto, Jiraiya, Itachi and Kisame followed Kutame inside the village. When they entered the village they saw not many people around. There was 7 young boys around Konohamaru's age and 3 girls the same age. There were also 3 girls around 18, Kunin, Kyak, and Shinin, and 1 girl that's around 29, Kutai. In the far corner were 3 guys standing with a girl besides each of them, Kenji and Shina, Katuzan and Mai, and Kenli and Jira, and 3 other guys standing alone, Kenzu, Jiron, and Ukano. 1 girl with black hair dressed in civilian clothes was looked at Itachi and smiled, so he smiled back. There were 2 old men standing with 2 old ladies besides them, and 1 old lady sitting alone. Kutame-sama, who are these strangers that you bring here? Said an old lady who's sitting alone. This is Naruto Uzumaki, Jiraiya of the Sannin, Itachi Uchiha, and Kisame Hoshigaki, said Kutame pointing at each one. Did you say Uzumaki? Said the old lady. Yes, this is the son of Kushina-san, she died giving birth to him, said Kutame with a little sadness in his eyes. Naruto, this is your grandmother Kushima, your uncle Kenji and his wife Shina, and your granduncles and grandaunties sitting in the corn. Said Kutame. Tell them a little about you, said Kutame. Well, I didn't really have a normal childhood, so I don't like to talk about. I like ramen and training in my new family. I like to protect my friends, said Naruto before he was interrupted by Jiraiya, who said, he's very loyal. I like to learn new jutsus and stuff. And I will be the Hokage of my village, continued Naruto. Oh, and the 9-tailed fox is sealed in me, said Naruto, nervous saying it, but he felt like he had to say since these people were his family and all. What? Yelled Kushima yelled. Yes, he was the only kid born on the night that the Kyuubi attacked who could hold the fox. His chakra reserve is kinda massive, said Jiraiya looking at the old lady. She walked up to Naruto and hugged him, which surprised him. Okay, on other subject. What are you doing way out here? Asked Kushima, hugging Naruto. Kushina-san left a training guide for Naruto, and for one of the chakra control exercise we needed a whirlpool, so we ended up here, said Jiraiya, scratching the back of his head. He finished the training guide and we was about to start sword training, but I don't really know how to fight with a sword. And these 2 didn't come yet, said Jiraiya, scratching the back of his head again. I will teach the boy and you can learn with him, said Kutame smiling. Tilde 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 elsewhere tilde 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 tilde. Sasuke was walking with Orochimaru and Kabuto in a dark hallway heading for the training ground. Orochimaru was going to make Sasuke work on the speed that he copied from Rock Lee during their fight. They made it to the training ground and they stopped. Sasuke looked at Orochimaru and the Tem pointed at Kabuto. Sasuke got in his clan fighting style, while Kabuto got in an unknown style. Kabuto ran toward Sasuke with full speed and hit him in the stomach before he could move to dodge. Sasuke was sent flying a few yards back. He got up and got in his stance again, but this time he ran toward Kabuto, but Kabuto appeared behind him before he could attack. Kabuto kicked him and he managed to do a flip, then landed on his legs. You need to get faster than this to defeat Itachi, taunted Orochimaru with a smirk. HN, answered Sasuke. Kabuto attacked again, but this time Sasuke blocked the attack and punched him in the stomach before he jumped away from the Uchiha. Sasuke appeared behind him in the blink of an eye and was about to kick him, but he blocked the attack and punched Sasuke in the face. Orochimaru had a evil smile on his face. The weaker Kabuto make him look, the more he'll let that power take over him. Sasuke did some hand seals, then said, Kaden, Hausenka no Jutsu Fire Style, Mythical Fire Phoenix Jutsu, and shot multiple blasts of fire out his mouth, but Kabuto dodged all of them. Before Kabuto dodged the last one, he did some hand seals and the curse mark glowed once, then he said, Kaden, Gukaku no Jutsu Fire Style, Grand Fireball Jutsu, and he released the Uchiha's main jutsu at Kabuto. Shit, thought Kabuto before he sunk in the ground to evade the attack. That's enough, Kabuto, go prepare the medicine, said Orochimaru. Get some shinobi ready to go to the former Whirlpool village to see if there is some of them there to make Sasuke-kun a sword. If you find any and they don't want to do it, kill them, said Orochimaru, licking his lips. He handed Kabuto a map, and Kabuto left with it. Now, Sasuke, let's get some real training done, said Orochimaru, licking his lips again. HN, said Sasuke. Now, first things first is speed. Put these seals on, said Orochimaru, handing him some weight seals. HN, said Sasuke, putting one seal in each hand, and each leg, and one on his chest. Flow some chakra into them to activate, then say the weight you want, said Orochimaru. Kabuto and 50 sound ninjas stood outside the sound village. He looked at the map and saw where the whirlpool was, so they started heading toward the land of water to get there. The 50 sound ninjas were all Junin chosen by Kabuto for the mission. Tilde 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 with Naruto and Jiraiya tilde 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 tilde. Naruto and Jiraiya was doing Kenjutsu training with Kutame, while 10 clones was doing water element training with Kushima, and 10 clones was learning another Taijutsu style form Kenji, and 10 clones working on another taijutsu style from Katuzan, Kenji's brother. Itachi and Kisame were in the house taking off their Akatsuki clothes to replace them with some Anbu clothing that Jiraiya had in a storage scroll. The real Naruto and Jiraiya was using fake swords to learn the Kenjutsu style. Why are we using fake swords? Asked Naruto, sweating. Because you don't know how to use a sword yet, and if you train with a real sword you might cut yourself, said Kutame. Naruto was about to say something else when Jiraiya hit him over the head. Shut up, Gaki, yelled Jiraiya. They went through the katas for the style slowly at first, then they started increasing the speed over time. Naruto and Jiraiya quickly got it, and they kept increasing the speed until they got to maximum speed. They finished with the katas and they went inside to get something to eat. When they walked in the house, they found Itachi and Kisame just trying to take out their rings, which was not coming off. Kutame walked in a minute after and saw them trying to take the rings off with no success. These fucking rings won't come off, yelled Kisame. Hold up, said Kutame, taking out his sword. What the hell you think you're doing? Yelled Kisame, putting his other hand over the finger. Cutting the finger off, said Kutame with grin. What? Yelled Kisame. I'm just playing with you, kid, said Kutame, laughing. He did some hand seals, then put his hand over the finger and said, release, and the ring came off. He walked over to Itachi and did the same thing, and his ring came off also. Itachi and Kisame went outside to walk around in their new outfit. Itachi was wearing his old Anbu outfit with a long black coat similar to the one the Akatsuki wears except with no clouds. Kisame was wearing a new version of the Anbu uniform with a similar coat. The only thing different was the fact that he wasn't carrying the shark skin sword of his. They walked around the little town, then went back to the Uzumaki compound rest. Meanwhile, Naruto and Jiraiya was now practicing the katas with two swords that the old man let them hold for practice. Kisame got bored as soon as he went inside and decided to come back out with Itachi, who was sitting outside looking at the training. Okay, Naruto, settle down. As you can, most of us here are old and about to die soon. The island is also going to be bad for a few years because a tsunami is coming in the next 3 years. When you're leaving, you need to come back here because Kenji and his wife will be going back to the Hidden Leaf village with the younger one. You will be taking everything in the library with you because once I die, the genjutsu protecting this place will disappear and other villages will take everything, and you don't want that. Kenji and his wife are very strong ninjas and they already know everything that the Uzumakis know and can start a clan based on that. They know how to make swords and other things. Utake will also go there with his wife, and so will Kutuzan and his wife, said Kutame, serious. Come with us, said Naruto, smiling. Maybe, because I want to see Kushina's grave, said Kutame, smiling. There is some guy with snake eyes that came here before looking for jutsus, but he couldn't find his way in, but I'm sure he'll be coming again, said Kutame. Orochimaru, both Jiraiya and Naruto said. That is my former teammate, he's training Naruto's for teammate. And he might come here with him since he has the Sharingan to see if there is a genjutsu guarding this place, said Jiraiya, serious. Sasuke, thought Naruto and Itachi. Let's get back to training, said Kutame. Naruto and Jiraiya got in the stance and started going over the katas, but this time with more accuracy and viciousness. They finished with the training for the day and they went inside to go in the Uzumaki library. When they entered the library, Naruto was actually drooling at all the jutsu scrolls he saw. Jiraiya was in the seal section looking over some of the seals they had there. He was currently looking for a seal that can summon the compound. When they got to the Leaf Village, you will have to seal all of these in a storage scroll and take them back to the village with you, said Kutame, looking at Naruto. Found it, yelled Jiraiya, showing them the seal. When we get back to the village, we'll just summon the compound, said Jiraiya, laughing. Oh, I forgot about that seal, said Kutame, laughing. Tilde 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 back in Konoha tilde 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 tilde. Tsunade was sleeping in her office while the girls was doing more training outside. Hinata had finished bringing the fish back to life first and went home to train with her father. Tenten was struggling with the training the most since she had the most chakra of all the girls. Tenten went and asked Shizune for a few pointers and she helped her out, and Tenten went back to doing the exercise. She gave it all she got and was starting to get the hang of it. I'm done, yelled Sakura in happiness. Okay, then Sakura, go take this to Lady Tsunade's office, said Shizune, handing her a bottle of sake. They had grown to accept Sakura a little bit since they had to go on missions with her, but they hadn't completely forgive her for her actions toward Naruto. The only ones who hadn't forgive her not even a little were Shikamaru and Hinata. Sakura got to the office and put the bottle on the desk, then tried to wake Tsunade up. She tried the first time and nothing happened. She tried again and Tsunade woke up and swung at her, but she didn't know who it was, and Sakura was punched through the wall of the office and Tsunade went back to sleep. Sakura went back down to the training ground looking like she was in a battle for her life. You tried to wake Lady Tsunade up? Asked Shizune, laughing. Yes, why didn't you warn me? Yelled Sakura, angry at the girl. I forgot, said Shizune, laughing. What? Yelled Sakura. All done, yelled Tenten and Ino. Good job, now go home and get some rest, said Shizune, smiling.